Hey guys, Retroricki here. And on today's show, I'm going to show you, I didn't even realize it, but I thought I did a video on this. I actually own a 3D printer. And I thought that I did a video on the 3D printer, and I went through my archive stuff, and I've never done a video on my 3D printer. So today, we're going to look at my 3D printer. Now, this printer here is made by XYZ Printing. They're the first company that I know that have made a commercial affordable printer. And the price is $4.99, so it runs around $500. And let's go ahead and look inside here. So you got, you have your door, you open it up. Now, the cool thing I like about this printer is the bed is, you can adjust it and calibrate the bed by just moving these little feet right here. Now, calibration is it's pretty time consuming. Pretty hectic to do. What I like to do is, I don't go, like in the software, they actually have a way to calibrate. They show you a bunch of 3 numbers, and you try to get it close to 250 or whatever number that you want to get it to calibrate the bed. I myself use, there's different techniques out there that people use. I use the sheet of paper technique. You put a sheet of paper on here, and you let it go to calibrate, and then you move the head and see how much distance you have between the plate, and then you go ahead and you adjust it from there. That's how I do it. It seems to work out pretty good that way. Other people have other ways to do it, like they look at the distance between the nozzle and the print, and a lot of them do like a 0.2 millimeter distance, and then they eye it and they do it that way. My way is just, everybody has their own way. Nice thing about this, it's a heated bed, so the plate does heat up to like 90 degrees, so the filament will stick to the plate. I know other printers, they don't do that. They use like gaffing paper and stuff like that to try to stick. I like the heated bed. It works well for me. I haven't had any problems. One thing that they do, I don't use it. I used it the first time before I learned how to do printing. They send you a glue stick. And what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to take the glue stick, rub it on the bed, and that helps to do the first layer of sealant. But I found out that if you calibrate this plate just right, you don't need the stick. You don't need the glue stick. It will actually stick to the bed perfectly, and you'll have no problems. This here is, you have your menu system, so you can load the filament. The filament gets loaded inside. Let me show you here. One of the things about this printer is what this company does. Since the printer's cheap, they want you to buy these canisters of filament. What you'll do then is you'll take them, pop them into the back here. There's a little bay back here. When you open it up, there's a bay in there. You load the filament in, load this into the print head, and you can just start printing on your way. They're a little bit more expensive doing it this way. There is ways around it. I'm not going to get into that on this video. There is ways around the having to use their cartridge all the time. So you can just buy filament and run it directly through the print head. Like I said, I'll get into that some other time, some other video. Right now, this is just a review. If you were going to buy the printer, this is the cartridges that you would need in order to print. Now, I do have one thing up here that I did print. It's not finished. I painted it. This is a Superman that I did. That I printed. I painted it. He's not finished. I still have to do his skin and do some touch-up stuff on his hair and, you know, do some more painting here. But it's a pretty sturdy, you know, model. It prints really well. I'm happy with it. I've gotten very good prints out of it, and I've gotten very not so good prints out of it. So it depends on what you're trying to print, and how you set everything up and make sure that the bed is, you know, calibrated just right, and even the file itself, to make sure that the file is set just right. In all, I say if you're just getting into 3D printing, this is definitely a nice printer to have. You know, you buy the cartridge, you pop the cartridge in, you just, you know, you can follow, like I said, the guidelines here with the bed calibration, if you wanted to, and it will still give pretty good prints. I mean, it won't do too bad. So let me know what you guys think. Do you have the XYZ printer? Or are you using a MakerBot or another 3D printer? Let me know in the comments. And like I said, if you're thinking of getting one of these printers, you know, drop me a text, a message, and I'll try to answer some of the questions that you have. You know, I'll try my best to answer what I can for you. So that's the show for today. And until then.